Namaste, Vanakkam, Sat Sri Akal, Assalamu Alaikum, Namaste, Namaskara, Namaskar. Right? So, welcome everybody. And thank you for the lovely messages. आप लोगों ने you have put it in the chat box. I'm just seeing here on my right side. Okay, so a lot of good morning wishes starting from Mr. Ketan Parmar. Ketan Parmar from Surat saying good morning. Good morning, Ketan ji. Thank you so much for the lovely message you put here. Okay. And then Ketan ji, and then we have Bhavesh from Guwahati, Vasanti, Ruby, Viva morning, Cyril John D'Souza, good morning. Okay, thank you. Thank you for all the lovely messages. I may not be able to read all the messages, but yes, I am watching your messages. You can keep pouring in the good morning messages. Yes. And yeah, we need to also wake up our fellow Vivites, those who are in our team. So take a small clip of this screenshot and put it in your WhatsApp group, wherever you are in the broadcast list, wherever. Let's take a quick 30 seconds to do that. All of you, please do that so that we can wake up more and more people, because India needs leaders. India needs leaders, and all of you are leading, and I'm very proud to have all of you here. And last week we had a beautiful discussion, and after that I felt this week we need to again talk about a lot of things which is with regard to our business. So let me take the title of Mr. Bill Gates' book as today's title for today's discussion. And today's topic, what we're going to talk, is very interesting. Our Arjun was talking about Lamborghini. So when you talk about Lamborghini, it is representing youthfulness, it's representing power, and more than anything, it's representing speed. And today's topic shall be business at the speed of thought. Business at the speed of thought. So when I came into this industry, when I used to talk to my mentor, our CEO, our beloved CEO, Advocate Abhilash Thomas, so he used to tell me this title, business at the speed of thought. So I believe there is something much faster than sound is light. We all know this. When you are, going into the rainy season, maybe from July onwards, when you get into the rainy season, during the rains, you see the lightning first, then you hear the thunder in the night. Okay, so you see the light and then the thunder. You hear the sound in the sky. So sound travels at one speed and light travels much faster than sound. And if there is something which is faster than light, it is actually the human thought. The human thought, the thinking of a human being, which can travel faster than light. So let's say, for example, when you are thinking, your thought will be able to take you into the future quickly. When you want to think about the past, the thought will take you to the past. So your thinking has got power. So today's topic, what we are going to discuss, is called business at the speed of thought. So my question, once again, because I always believe in giving the questions rather than giving the answers, my question for today is, at what speed are you thinking? At what speed are you thinking? Because the winners are those people, those who do different things. According to Shiv Keraji, winners don't do different things, they do things differently. So the question to ask ourselves today is, what is my speed? What is my speed in my business? And the second question is, how fast are you able to think compared to others? or compared to your previous thinking, at what speed are you thinking? Because we are all hardwares. We are all hardwares, the human beings. Our body is a hardware, and what OS, that is nothing but operating system, we are working on decides the quality of our life, the quality of our business, and the speed at which we shall travel. So today, I want to wake up everyone with this thought provoking question. At what speed are you traveling in your business? Because all of us are minimum, I would say, a star 500 and above. And we all have a particular team, we have an organization, and we are leading. So, at this juncture, my question would be, at what speed are you traveling? Please write it down in your book. Your speed is your team's speed. Or to be more clearer, my speed is my team's speed. Because my mentor, Abhilashji, always says, no team can be greater than its leader. No team can be greater or better than its leader. So your organization has got a speed, and that speed is determined by your speed. And when you talk about your speed, at what speed you are traveling, you need to look into the dashboard. So in indusviva, if you log into your virtual office, there is a dashboard. If you go to your www.indusviva.com and log into the virtual office, Hairunisa, Kapila Javade, Cyril John D'Souza, Balraj Singh Dhillon, if you log into your virtual office, Vasanti Madam, you will be able to see there's something called as dashboard, and it shows you the 3 weeks. You know, the previous week, the current week, the current week is there, the previous week, and the week before that. So you will be able to see the dashboard at what speed you are traveling. And you want more clarity, you have to go to the bonus history in accounts. And it will show you the last 13 weeks speed of yours. At what speed am I driving by my business? It's a fantastic, virtual office is a fantastic tool to see our business insights. And if you go to the trends, you will be able to see the volume trends, the left and right organization volumes, the first order volumes, the reorder volume, and so many things you can see under trends in a graphical representation for the last 13 weeks. So the question is, what is my speed in indusviva? Because we are heading towards 2024 within next 6-7 months. We are in May right now. Let's say 7 months more, we will be stepping into 2024, and the company is shifting gears. Shifting gears. So at what speed are you traveling? Check it. Because many people, after reaching 2024, they will start thinking, oh my God, my speed is not good. So if you really want to increase your speed, let me tell you, you need to look at your dashboard regularly. You need to look at your progress, and you need to look at your current software with which you are operating your business. How fast are you able to think? For example, last night, I had a discussion with one of my team member. We have an event coming up in Delhi. Let me also give you out all those things. If you are somewhere in North India, if you are somewhere anywhere in India, if you can book a train, book a bus, or fly in a flight, come to Delhi on June 3rd. If you are somewhere from Kerala, no problem. Kerala is not out of India, it is in India. From Kerala, you can book a ticket, you can fly to Rajdhani, that is Delhi, and June 3rd, we have a massive event with our respected VAC members, our beloved CEO, our most respected Honorable Chairman of indusviva, and with more than 3,500 to 4,000 Vivites in an indoor stadium, we have a massive event called, the Viva Mega Convention. It's a signature program which I am conducting personally, right? So I am conducting a program of 3,500 people. So wherever you are in India, come down to this program. And I welcome each one of you sincerely, hearty, welcome to each one of you with your co-applicant, with your team members, co-applicants, and also with your futuristic videos. That means you can also come with a good number of prospects. So this is my invitation. Now, look at this particular example. Don't think that I'm promoting the Delhi program. Yes, of course, I am promoting the Delhi program wherever I'm getting an opportunity. Now, let me talk about our software, how it is processing this. For example, this message from Mr. Prem Kumar, it has reached, let's say, 360 people. Each software will operate this particular data, this particular information, according to the software which is running in the hardware. Let's say I have given this message to Mr. Arjun. Mr. Arjun is from Hyderabad. So immediately, how this data will get processed? The data will process, for example, the data is coming from outside. It's an information. It's coming into Arjun. And Arjun is operating his business, his thought process software in one particular speed. Viva speed, you have one particular speed. So the moment this information is coming, it also will follow the same speed which is there in Arjun's software. And when it is coming from there to somebody else, it will again operate with the same speed. So this information is actually a very powerful information. That's what they say. Powerful people don't make places powerful. I mean, the powerful people don't come from powerful places, but they make the places powerful. So when a powerful information like this is coming to you, our chairman, our respected chairman, our respected CEO, all the VAC members, the diamonds, and all 3,500 to 4,000 people in one place in Delhi, my God, I should be there in that program with my team. I may be having 5 people, I may have 10 people, I may have 20 people. Let me go to the program. Okay? And let me utilize this program. Why? Because if I go to this program with 10 of my associates, this will give me the effect 6 to 10 times more energy than one RTP can give. 6 to 10 times more, 10x energy compared to an RTP. An RTP is a very powerful format of our education system in which we are talking about so many things in detail, but this program can give, it can elevate me and my organization 10x. compared to an RTP. That means it is going to bombard, bombastic, explosion of energy with the 3,500 to 4,000 people in one auditorium and celebrating the Viva flavor, the Viva in the air. So what will happen? Your mind will process this information according to the operating system which you are running in your software, right? So if your speed is 10 kilometers per hour and Mr. Prem Kumar, Royal Black Diamond is giving you an information, there is a program in Delhi, the speed at which you operate the business will be at the speed which you will operate this information. The moment I tell this to somebody in Punjab, let's say Mr. Gurveet Singh, he says, sir, I am going to come with 200 plus my associates in this, event on June 3rd. Wow. How come Mr. Gurveet Singh is able to think so fast? Because his operating system is going in that speed at the rate of, let's say, 200 kilometers per hour. So he's telling, sir, I will bring 200 people to that program, right? See, what is the difference between a powerful operating system and somebody who is very, very weak? Look at this. Whenever there is a possibility thrown at you, whenever there is a possibility thrown at you, when there is a possibility explained to you, if the mind is thinking about the obstacle first, and then it is thinking about the possibility, you are having a poor or a negative thinking. So your speed is always hampered. And whenever there is a possibility thrown at you, you look at the possibility first, and then you talk about the challenges, then you are a winner. So my question is, when I say this, there is an event in Delhi. If you immediately say, sir, from my city, there is no flight to Delhi. Thank you, Mr. ChatGPT. You are giving me the information. Sir, there is no flight from my city. Mr. ChatGPT, let me tell you, if there is no flight from your place to Delhi, fantastic. Don't look at the problem first. Look at the possibility. Sir, I live in a village or a rural part. Let me tell you, if you are building your indusviva business and staying in a small chota gaon, in a small village, it is fine. You can start from a village, but you have to move to a bigger city for a bigger thinking and a bigger vision. Okay, I'm not telling everybody should move to Bangalore, Kolkata, Hyderabad. No, but you better look at what can be bigger than where you are today, because your speed determines your team's speed, your locality, the place where you stay will decide your thought process, which will decide your speed of thinking, which will decide the speed of your business. So everything is connected. So thank you for telling that you don't have a flight from your village. No problem. Do you have a flight or do you have a train from your village, a bus from your village to a nearest mega city, Cosmo city? Yes, sir, there is, because India is connected, well connected. So think about that. So when I say there is an event in Delhi, the possibility thinker, I'm not talking about positive thinker, the possible thinker will look at the possibilities first. The negative thinker will look at the hurdle first. So let me tell you, winners and losers, there is a very slight difference between these two. They don't do different things, they do things differently, right? So somebody is messaging, sir, I am coming with my entire team. Fantastic. Keep it up, Mr. Ketan Parmar. He's telling, I am coming with my entire team. Look at that. That is how the thinking should be. So when you are actually having the possibility, look at the possibility. The winner and loser. The difference is the winner says it is tough, but it is possible. That's what the winner says. I'm talking about the software. Sir, it is tough, it is difficult, but it is possible. The loser says, sir, it is possible, but difficult. It's a very small, distinction between these two. There's a small differentiation. Look at that. Somebody says, sir, it is tough, but it is possible. Wow. Look at the end process. It's possible. But the loser says, sir, it is possible, but a lot of difficulties is there. Okay. So as an entrepreneur, every data that comes to you, you are a computer. Let me use the language of Mr. Bill Gates. You are a computer, human computer. You compute the information which comes to you based on the software which you are running. So what is your software? It's nothing but a set of belief systems. A belief system is there in you, which is actually the software in you. Your human mind has got the belief system. So if your belief system, the speed at which it is processing the data, if it is running based on possibilities, then your speed in business also is possible. Many people were there in an event, and our Alan sir, our trainer, in one of the events in indusviva many years ago, he was showing in one training program, the last slide, he said, this is the parking lot of indusviva in future. And there were many supercars in the parking lot. Many people were in the program. And he showed that, and I was so excited, I was clapping. And he was asking, how many of you see the future? I raised my hand. I don't know how many people raised the hand. And today I'm able to drive a supercar. Why I'm telling you this example? My dear friends, Lamborghini first came here. This operating system was able to process it, and later the chabi of Lamborghini came into my hand, because it's a very clear process. Thoughts become things. You are a manifester of your dreams. So whatever the human mind can conceive and the heart can believe, it can achieve. That's what is written in the book, Think and Grow Rich. So today's question to all of us is, how positive is our thinking? How powerful is our operating system? Are we operating in a very, very small level, or we are able to think big? Because a big achievement, if you want to conceive, you need to have a bigger thinking, bigger belief system. So how big are you thinking? Because indusviva is able to deliver how much ever bigger you are ready to think, that kind of an income in future. It's like the Brahmaputra river, full of water, the Ganga river. If you look at if you go to Kerala, you see a lot of beaches. It's like a samundar, it's like an ocean. How much are you able to contain? How much of that are you able to contain? Because you are the container of your success. So your speed, is decided by how big you are able to think. So the question once again to all of us today is, how big is my vision for myself in indusviva? Am I having a very, very small thought process, a small expectation, or I have a big expectation from indusviva? If you ask me, I have a very big expectation from indusviva right from day one. From the moment I saw the business plan, my operating system is very fast and very huge because my mentor expanded my thinking by very, very, very carefully mentoring me and giving me the right belief system. He never said no. When I said something big, my mentor always said, yes, it's possible. Yes, it's possible. He always believed in possibilities, and that's what he has actually imparted in me. And I tell to my team members wherever I go, it's possible. If you can think it's possible, yes, it is possible. I think somebody very well said, if you think you can, you are right. And the second statement goes very beautifully. If you think you can't, you are right. So sometimes people get confused. Premji, repeat it once again. So I repeat it. Mr. Arjun, if you think you can, you are right. Oh, so Arjun is very happy. Yes. And the second statement says, Mr. Arjun, if you think you can't, you are right. Then Arjun get confused. Sir, please tell me whether I should think I can or I should think I can't. I say, it's up to you. Because if the human mind says it's possible, then the software will start thinking the possibilities and you will conspire the universe to make it happen. If you think you can't, guess what? The software is going to find all the reasons to make it you can't. Let me tell you, you would have seen many of your associates or some people in life, those who are friends today, suddenly become enemies. Those who are in your team members currently, suddenly they become negative. Sometimes some people quit the business and go. Till they are in business, they are so positive. When they quit, they become the worst. Not worst for you, they become the worst. Remember this. Their software gets corrupted. So, whatever the mind thinks, it will be the reality for that individual. So they quit the industry and say, I don't think these things are possible. Yes, sir. When you think it is not possible, it is not possible, sir. When suddenly somebody says, yes, it is possible. So what is the truth? The truth is, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So if you think you can, yes, you are right. If you think you can't, still you are right. So you have the choice to choose what kind of thought you should have and what speed you want to operate your business. So concluding today's summary, the point here is check at what size and scale, bandwidth are you thinking about your business? Are you thinking in few thousands like peanuts? Let me earn weekly 4,000 rupees from indusviva. Is that your thought process, your bandwidth? Or you are having a bigger vision? Let me earn 2.5 lakh rupees a week from indusviva, which is 10 lakh rupees per month. So my dear friends, right now I'm talking to you. 2.5 lakh weekly for the past 5-6 years is a reality with me. Not only with me, many of my team members. My bandwidth is very huge. I have been very clear about what I want from indusviva. So what is your expectation from indusviva? An alternative for a government job? That's what you will get. An entrepreneurship, a life with no compromise on your financial earnings. Then think about it. Whatever it is, let your thought expand to a bigger level. So, if it is 2.5 lakh per week, thank you, Mr. Sheshadri. Sheshadri has typed 2.5 lakh per week. Yes. Before I conclude today's session, let me take the quote of my mentor. He says, a common man will never earn 2.5 lakh weekly, because for a common man, 2.5 lakh means heart attack. A common man's heart cannot contain 2.5 lakh because the thought is so huge. Sir, one of my team member long ago in Bangalore, he was telling me, sir, एक बार 2.5 lakh आ गया तो पूरा family का tension खत्म. I said, my God, your entire family is just happy with 1 week's 2.5 lakh income. You will never achieve 2.5 lakh income. Right? So that was the size of the thought of one of my associates when I, in 2014-15 in Bangalore, when I was building my business. So a common man will never get 2.5 lakh because his thought process is common. If it becomes uncommon and extraordinary, then you shall start thinking. So what is your speed? What is your need? What is your vision for yourself and for your future? Because your speed determines your team's speed. And as it is, as I invited all of you to Delhi, if you have a bigger vision, show it to me in Delhi Stadium when you come there. If you come alone, I would appreciate. If you come with your team, I would really appreciate. Whatever it is, at least if you are able to take up a challenge, I'm throwing a challenge at you today. If you want to show to yourself that you are not a loser, you are a winner, you are ready for winning, take up this challenge. Come over to Delhi. Delhi is not somewhere in Uganda or Rwanda or in some part of Atlanta or Africa. It is in India. You are an Indian. Anywhere from India, there is a Rajdhani train to Delhi. Come to Delhi, June 3rd, 12 o'clock, Talkatora Stadium. Our respected CEO, our beloved chairman, our VAC members, and all the Vivites will wait to welcome you. Take up this challenge and come to Delhi. And in the stadium, you hold one hobby in your hand. I am a possible thinker. I'm not a positive thinker. I am a possible thinker. With this holding, sit in the stadium and I will meet you in Delhi. See you all. Have a fantastic day ahead. Remember, business runs at the speed of thought, and always check what is your thought saying. Is it talking, it is difficult, it is possible, or it is saying it is possible but difficult? Are you a winner or loser is determined by the way you are thinking.